watch as the world falls away. Here we are lying. At sunrise the moon starts to wane, living and dying. And the oceans echo out their deep refrain. And the river answers, I'll make you whole again. Well, come away, there's no use staying. You've been living just for today, tomorrow's come.
Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, Organized with Joy. In today's video, I'm sharing my fall 2023 Clean and Decorate with Me video. And in addition to that, this is a Thoughtful Thursday video. And if you don't know what that means, it just means I'm going to share my thoughts on a topic a little bit later on in this video. So I hope you'll stick around and hear what I have to say, but please enjoy this fall 2023 Clean and Decorate with me. Cut the truth from our mouths, here we are lying. Oh, the stage is set like always. Won't be long before I'm gone. See them coming through the doorway, wondering whose side they are on. So I take one shot in the darkness and move along. I was on the way to Memphis. Got no love from the Carolines. How much longer can I do this? Leaving half my heart behind. And it takes one shot in the darkness to change my mind. The years are passing by me. Oh, the years roll on and on. The fire below is coming, and it won't be long. Got enough left just to get there. Not enough to make it through.
if I cannot live without this? I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I'll take one more shot in the darkness, aim for you. Oh, I'll take one more.
Okay, so I did have this stack of blankets and pillows that I brought up from my game room that I like to use in the fall. And so I'm gonna see if those will work in this space, and I've gotta show you the big mess that I made. Okay, I already had all of my fall stuff out. You might remember that from my last video where I showed you the haul, but then I brought in all of the spring and summer stuff, and it's even over here on my desk too. I've got to put all of this away, y'all, the spring and summer stuff, so that my brain doesn't feel so overwhelmed, and start slowly bringing some of this stuff into my living room to style.
Tread soft and light, leave no path among the pines, greet the morning as it comes, so clear and bright, all the
Okay friends, for today's Thoughtful Thursday video, I wanted to talk about something I was wrestling with and thinking about during the process of decluttering old fall decor and adding in the new pieces that I'm sharing today. If you missed it, on Tuesday I shared a video with my fall haul and old fall decor declutter, but I wanted to share with you what was going on behind the scenes in my mind. It did take me several days processing with friends and evaluating my reasoning behind why I decided to purchase new fall decor before I felt confident in my decisions. If you have been around my channel for a while, I am sure you have heard me often talk about how I've been pursuing minimalism for several years now. As I processed through my decision to add new fall decor this year, I thought of 5 things most minimalists don't talk about. I wanted to share these with you if you are on your own journey to becoming more minimal or just on a decluttering journey. The first thing I wanted to share is that minimalism looks different for everyone. As a matter of fact, I wrote a blog post about this very topic. Because minimalism doesn't have hard and fast rules, it can be difficult for me to navigate becoming more minimal. To be honest, I am the type of person who works better under rules, but I do actually appreciate the fluidity of minimalism. Everyone is in a different life stage requiring different things. Everyone has different passions and hobbies and different things that are important to them. For me, I love making our home cozy and inviting, and I like to do that with home decor, pillows, blankets, and art. The second thing I wanted to share is you don't stop purchasing things altogether when you are pursuing minimalism. One of the most difficult things for me is making decisions on bringing new pieces into my home. I do like to be very intentional about what comes into my home, so I know I tend to overthink and overanalyze every single purchase. It makes it difficult for me to make decisions, and I often feel guilty when I buy something new. But I know logically that this is not healthy. I don't think when you begin to pursue minimalism, that means you will never buy anything again. That's just not practical. For me, since home decor and styling is a passion and a hobby of mine, that means I will be removing old decor that I don't love as much as I once used to and replacing it with new items. The third thing that I think most minimalists don't talk about is how decluttering is an ongoing process. Like I mentioned, there will most likely be new items coming into your home regularly. I am sure there are a small percentage of minimalists who purchase nothing new, but for most, decluttering is just part of the process. This is why you will see a monthly declutter with me video where I share everything I decluttered for that month. Decluttering is an ongoing habit I have incorporated into my routines, and this is how I can keep our home minimal. The fourth thing I wanted to share is that pursuing minimalism helps you to be more honest with yourself when evaluating your purchases. When I first started pursuing minimalism, I didn't realize how this would cause me to be really cautious about the items I purchase. One of the things I spoke with a friend about regarding my new fall purchases was the idea that I might just be doing this for content. And would I even do this if I didn't have a YouTube channel? She wisely encouraged me, even if I was doing it just for content, that would be okay. It is my job after all, and creation is part of the job. Even if that didn't bring me solace, ultimately, I do think I would have still replaced my old decor, even if I wasn't sharing it on YouTube. I am hyper aware of sharing on YouTube in an authentic way while still trying to create aesthetically pleasing content. The fifth and final thing minimalists don't talk about is the struggle to remain balanced. It can be a challenge to fight against consumerism. Many people in Western culture buy new home decor every season. I think this is why I overanalyze my purchases. I wonder if I'm getting sucked back into consumerism or if I am truly being thoughtful and intentional with my purchases. It can be difficult to remain disciplined about what you bring into your home. I think most minimalists don't talk about how difficult that is. I hope one day I can get to the place where I'm confident in the balance. I do have to say that I find it a little comical in hindsight that I was feeling bad about replacing fall decor that I have now owned for almost 20 years. I'm not sure if you saw my video on Tuesday where I decluttered my old fall decor, but I talked about how I remember purchasing a good portion of that decor when my son was a baby, and now next month he turns 20. So I think it's okay to replace it. Well, friends, that's all I have to share for today's Thoughtful Thursday video. I hope you were encouraged or inspired in some way. As always, I do love hearing from you in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on what I shared today, and I hope that you might stick around for the rest of the video for some more cleaning and decorating motivation.
So they grow higher and higher, but I know my doubt strong enough to put a fire out. Oh, I've seen them all, seen them rise and then seen each one fall, but I can't ignore the answer I am searching for. I want something more. Who is this that gathers round me like the sun? If everyone who knows you is counted blessed, will I be counted one? Who is this that shimmers brighter than the moon? How could I have looked for it all my life and still have not found truth? Should I bite my tongue, simply hope that only hope's enough, or look for the light when it's easier to close my eyes. When I called your name, not in anger but in fear and pain, how the silence roared, how it echoed down the corridor. I want something more, I want something more, I want something more. I was just a boy and I traveled on. I knew not where I'd lie. Oh, my ma was gone, my pa moved on, but I'd seen that blinding light. And a fire burned so deep and wide, my heart was clear and bright. And I said, some way, Lord, please someday let me kneel before your sight. Light that shines through the smoking pines tells tales of days gone by.
Okay friends, admittedly I'm getting a little bit worn out from all of this decorating. My intention was to go ahead and decorate all of the main spaces and my bedroom because I felt like my decorations were pretty simplistic, but I guess I always forget how OCD I am, or meticulous I am, or I don't know the right word. It's basically like I just keep rearranging things. So it's kind of later in the day, and I think I decided what I'm doing in here is very, very simple. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up in this room today. And then I will pick back up tomorrow to do the game room. And I might even put something in the half bath if I have some leftover items. But in here, I wanted to sit here and talk about this. Okay, so a little while back, I did a little bit of a refresh in here for the spring and summertime, and I added this little throw. And it was a little bit long, but the smaller version, there were like two sizes, but the smaller version was definitely too short to go across my bed. And this material is like stretching, so it was a little bit too long to begin with, but every time I make the bed, I feel like the blanket stretches even more, and over time it's just kind of looked sloppy. And I don't like the way it looks. So I think I'm gonna bring out my quilt that I had on our bed for winter or fall and winter last year, but I'm just gonna put it on the end of the bed instead of this, and then I will relocate this to someplace else. I'm not exactly sure where yet, but I'm sure I will find a place for it. It's a great color for fall. So I want to go ahead and do that, and then do the little bit of decorating I have over on my dresser.
Something deeper and more genuine from the shadow of your wings. I found truth. Truth was suffering. Oh, my weak and drunken heart has come so far. Apart. repeats itself. I wait with bated breath for sunlight, warming fingers, and another chance from the shadow of your wings.
Okay, actually, before I finish for the day, I am just going to tidy this room up a little bit. I will decorate this room tomorrow, but I did want to show you the behind the scenes of what happens when I'm decorating. I had a bunch of blankets and pillows that I threw down here because I need to put them away in these cabinets. And I also grabbed some other pillows that I thought might work for this space for fall. And I decided to bring my ottoman down here instead of having it in the living room. So this is just kind of what happens when I'm decorating. Okay friends, it is the next day and I actually already made a change here in my office. I decided to change up the pillows because the pillow covers I had used, I sat with them on my sofa for 24 hours and decided I just really don't like them. And when I was decluttering my pillow covers a while back, I actually was thinking about decluttering these pillow covers because I wasn't really sure how I felt about them, but decided I would go ahead and use them again this fall. I've used them for the last few falls, and this time I just decided I like some other pillow covers better, and I think I prefer to have less pillow covers and then to just kind of reorganize the pillows throughout my home, making it feel a little bit more fresh and new. But I don't know if anyone else does this where they set something up and then live with it for a day or two and then decide, no, I really do not like this. So I decided to just use these kind of rose-colored pillows that I had in the living room, just go ahead and shift them to this sofa for the fall season. But I do need to get to decorating that last space, my game room, so let's get into that.
There are moments we cannot know. There are days I will fall. You say give what you're able, though I've been giving my all. And I know I've been here before. Faded colors will serve to remind that it was safety I left them for when the blues were impossibly bright. How they dim in time. Feel it move in the atmosphere like the air that I hold in my lungs. Face to face with my deepest fears, where I find all the words that I've sung. But it's not like it was before. I run openly into the night, and as the clouds roll away once more, I see beauty in front of my eyes.
I actually really liked the pillows that were on the sofa from the game room makeover that I did not too long ago, back in the spring. And so I decided to just leave them for fall. I feel like they actually work really well for fall, the coloring of them. I just added a couple of other pillows to this space that also seemed very fall themed.
Safety I left them
Well, friends, that is all I have for you in today's video. I hope that the cleaning and decorating were motivational or inspirational for you, and I hope you were encouraged by the things that I shared in the voiceover for my Thoughtful Thursday video. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to consider subscribing. I do post content every Tuesday and Thursday, sharing cleaning, decluttering, and organizing motivation. And like I did today on Thursdays, I do like to share my thoughts on a topic in the voiceover. So if this is something that interests you, I hope that you will consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future posts that I share. But thanks so much for watching until the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.